You're listening to the Champ Off-Road Podcast, presented by Amsoil.
All right, welcome to the Champ Off-Road Podcast, presented by Amsoil. I have a special guest joining me today from the Allies of Autism Racing team, Kevin Hanegraaf. Kevin, what are you up to today?
So we got some work to do for my regular job. I'm a working man on my real job, and then my second job is racing. But I'm hard at work with fire trucks right now.
Oh, that's interesting. So what do you do during the week?
So I'm a factory support manager at for Siddons Martin Emergency Group. They're actually one of my sponsors as well. But I'm located in Appleton at Pierce Manufacturing, and it's the world's largest fire truck manufacturer. And we inspect trucks for our customers, take care of our customers that come in to pick them up from 5-state region around Texas.
Man, busy. I know you've been especially busy after this weekend. Unfortunately, ERX for you, not how you wanted things to go. It just seems like you could not catch a break. So tell me more about your weekend.
Yeah, we had a tough one. It's our gremlin year this year. First race, we pulled a fifth and felt really good about that. And then we had some engine issues the second day at Lena and was not able to compete. Then the next race, we had more engine issues, so we were out completely. But we came into ERX very hopeful. We were competing well in the first day of racing, and we lost a rocker arm in the engine. We were in fifth place at the time. So obviously you can't run with that without that part. We had some spares. We put the engine back together, fired up, worked great. Second moto on Sunday, we started last, had a bad qualifier, but by halfway through, we had worked our way up to fifth place again. And unfortunately, one of my competitors, after I had just passed him, he got a flat front tire, went out of control, hit my rear axle, and it tore my drive shaft right off and broke a shock rod and bent a bunch of other parts. So that took us out there. So we're able to compete. We just have to stay running and together.
Man, well, that is very frustrating. But two very big race weekends ahead. That would be so meaningful to be able to have some good results there and some luck on your side.
Yes, most definitely. And what comes around goes around, and you have bad weekends, whatever the issues are, and then you have very good weekends. So we're praying and hoping for that.
Well, this weekend, it doesn't seem like a total loss. It still seems like you had lots of fans, friends, and family stopping by the pit area to hang out.
Yes. Part of our focus, we love the race, and that was my first initiative going into racing. Secondly, and as important is the autism awareness part. I have sons twin sons with significant autism, and I thought, what better way than to promote autism awareness than through our team? So we have families that stop in, talk to us about their autism issues. We have families that stop in that are, just concerned and are regular fans, and we show them our truck. We let them sit in the seats. We try to cater to them as much as possible. And, hats off to my team. They go above and beyond from that aspect as much as they do to work on the truck and make sure that I'm safe and running as fast as possible on the track. So that's a heartfelt part for us, and I think it goes a long ways for the fans as well.
Absolutely. And I know you and I have talked about this, Kevin, how you decided to start this organization. So tell me more about Allies of Autism. Where did this idea come from? I understand that it's inspired by your two sons.
Yeah, so before I was racing off-road, we did support functions for one of the local chapters, and 2 years into that, I started racing. I thought, how can I couple this together and make that work? And I worked with that organization for 2 years. when I raced Super Truck. And then it just made sense that I formed my own nonprofit organization, which Allies of Autism is a 501c3, and to promote us and to steer the ship how I saw fit, along with the people on my team. So that was the initiation of it. I'm very transparent, and morals and ethic are high on my list. So, I tell people I got into race to race. I love to race. It's that disease that we have. But why not capitalize on promoting the autism awareness through our race teams? And you guys give us national exposure through live streaming and your website and these chats that we're having right now. So that part is awesome. Above and beyond that, my sons, they're on different levels of the spectrum of autism, but my one son, Kyle and Kate are their names. I try to have them help out on the truck as much as possible in the shop. And that may be something as simple as, here, hold this dustpan while I sweep the floor, or hand me that screwdriver. And we have a lot of teaching times that helps them. And it's the social part, it's the learning part, the cognitive learning that they've made leaps and bounds over the years. So that part is cool for us as well.
That is very cool. I know you shared a post on Father's Day of your sons getting to help out the differential treatment, I believe you called it, working on the truck. That's so cool.
Yes, and that was one of my teammates working with my son Kyle underneath there. And those are they seem small to the typical person, but for us, those are big wins.
Mm-hmm. Do your sons get to travel with you to the races?
Yes is the answer, but not as much as I would like.
Mm-hmm.
My one son, Kate, it's just it's too overwhelming, and it can become an issue with just the emotional stress of the noises, the sounds, the people. So Kate has come to a couple of my races over the years. Kyle has come to more of them, but I usually have to have somebody to be with him 24/7. So that part makes it a little bit more difficult. But he's coming to Cranden here, so that's a big exciting part for us as well.
Oh, I look forward to meeting him. Now, on the topic of family, your crew itself, it seems like you have a lot of family members on the crew. How cool is that?
Yeah, so we got a bunch of brothers from different mothers. So I have two brothers, Stuart and Peter, and then they are on a team. Stu is the crew chief and mechanic and can fix everything, do all. Pete's my graphic artist. Then my best friend growing up, his name is Todd Shue, and his brother Jay Shue. They're brothers. So they are electronic and mechanical guys, and great cooks at the pits. And then my two recent ads are Trevor and Brendan Berlin. They are brothers that have come on board here over the last couple of years. And then an old Goldie name that just came on recently is Milan Mesnik. He's been around the racing world for 40 years, and it was a racer himself, but he just was dealing with cancer this last year, and we've asked him to be part of the team and help us out. And that's a godsend because it's helping him as well.
Right on. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, as we go into Cranden in a few weeks here, do you have a favorite Cranden memory you can share with us?
I do. I'm going to go way back, Haley, because I used to race motocross. Mm-hmm. And I raced Cranden when it was the long track way back in the day. And I raced the 125 dirt bike class. And in 79, I actually won it. So that's my claim to fame for Cranden. But as far as racing is concerned, the off-road trucks, I've gotten 2 hole shots there in my career in the super truck class. The first time I got it, I got down to the gravel pit corner, was so darn excited that I spun out and everything went away. And another time, I made it a lap and a half down to the hairpin by the start line, and I had a differential part break, so it took me out of the race.
Man.
So, overall, though, going into this weekend, I feel very confident with the Cranden track. We're going to have a lot of great competition there that I know that I'm up against the wall with these guys. I try to learn from them as much as possible, but at the same time, I'm going to give it 100% to make sure I'm in front of every one of them moving forward. So I'm looking forward to it.
All right, Forest County Potawatomi Turn 1. This is the section we talk most about. We hear the most about it from drivers, and for good reason. I want to get your take on it.
Yeah, Turn 1 is very exciting. We have a couple terms for that. That's pucker corner, or that'll put a bacon strip in your underwear. It can be intimidating, and you can't hold back of it. You just got to go and get through it. And especially when you have people, inches from you on either side, front and back. No one can make a mistake to get through there cleanly.
That is the truth. Tell me who's helping you out this season.
So I'm a low budget guy, trying to make it. So my sponsors are everything, but obviously my team and my wife, those are my biggest sponsors, because without them I couldn't do this. From the financial aspect, Siddons Martin Emergency Group, Charlie McCormick from ATD, have a number of American Metal Roofs, Appleton Laughing and Sealing. They do a big job. Obviously, tires are huge, and Yokohama has come through providing tires for me for this year. Vision Wheel is out there, and a host of others. I have a lot of little sponsors, and I don't mean little in the aspect of, it's nothing. These people all keep me running. Advantage Overhead Door, they're another one. Belchert Sales, Automotive Sales, they're another one that provides me with a box truck. So there's many, many more, and I have all of them listed on my website, so they can check them out there.
And last but not least, tell us your website and how to find the race team on social media, but also how listeners can connect with Allies of Autism online.
Sure. So my website is alliesofautism.com, and then my Facebook page is Allies of Autism, and or my full name, Kevin Hanegraaf. You can put that in there. We've got a couple cool videos out there that my brother put together for you to view, and it talks about how we give back to the autism community at the end of the race season as well. So one last thing, we do have a neat TIG welded art plaque of the A2 logo that we're going to be giving away as a free raffle at the Cranden Parade. So stop on by our truck and sign on up.
Thanks for listening to the Champ Off-Road Podcast, presented by AMSOIL.